bro. I'm streaming for the memories, Diego.
Are you tripped out?
What's going on, guys? Mr.BasedGuy here. We're gonna play this shitty ass marathon game. Hopefully, it's not complete dog shit.
Wow.
Mic off.
What is Oni?
Oni-chan? Upgrades available. What do you mean?
What is this Oni?
Oh, you can increase your loot speed, you see? You dumb bitch. Same thing in art. This is a skill tree. So basically, I think every faction has a skill tree, dumbass. Look at that. Look at that. Real easy to learn. You know what I'm saying? 1 + 1 = 2, bitch. Feel me? Let me see what you get over here.
Mic on.
Unlocks a rotating enhanced SMG mod from the army. Yo?
I don't want to play this.
Unlocks enhanced bully SMG for then return it then. Return it and spiral join. Oh, I got a reward. Click the deal. What?
Like, I just don't even understand what I'm getting myself into. That's what bothers me too. I have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen here.
Gotta invest in the YouTube videos, bro, as well. Like, inform yourself. Study the gameplay and shit. Like,
Let me see the skill tree over here. Unlocks 2 enhanced cores for triage.
level up as a marathon.
Unlocks 2 enhanced cores for assassin in the army. You see Ghost Protocol. Any smoke field you create lasts longer before dissipating. Yo.
Hey, your skill tree looks so different.
No, because look, on the first one.
Wait, how many niggas are there? Is that just 6 different niggas you can choose from, or what is that? Or just a
You start
faction?
here, but there's 6 factions yet, and I guess.
What is a faction though? Like, to what? Like, what is
Kind of
that
like
even
D1.
tied to?
Remember, like D1. Oh, you don't need them. Okay, so
No, I know. There was factions in D2 and vanilla D2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So look, these are all like Mida, whatever, blah blah blah. And I guess you level them all up. Agent contract. So with contracts.
But you don't have niggas on. When do you unlock another faction?
Did you guys enable? Did you enable proximity chat?
Yeah. Yes.
Push to talk.
I put push to talk on.
I put it on open mic.
Oh, niggas.
No, put it on.
You gotta have push to talk. And then
Yeah. Don't put hold push to talk, because then that makes it shit. Make it so when, like, let's say your push to talk is the letter U. So you just click U, you continue on playing, and then when you're done talking, you click U again. You don't have to hold. Stupid ass nigga champ. Where the fuck is that? Invite.
6-7%.
Wow. Don't worry about it. Let me get my rewards pack, because I literally have the deluxe edition, you stupid bastard. Redeem.
What does the deluxe edition come with?
Look, I have two.
Bullshit.
I have 2 battle pass vouchers, dumbass nigga. Season 1 premium rewards pass. Achromatic rush. Superior utility.
You like that? You
weapon
like that,
style.
Captain?
You like that shit, nigga? A set. Bitch.
Why are you saying a step like a black?
Learn skill.
Your neural interface is malfunctioning.
Oh, look at
Oh,
me.
man.
Why you say?
Your perception matrix was damaged during transfer to the planet's surface. Your shell too. Search the area for repair supplies, while I find a way to access the colony systems.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. 30 of these, but how do many?
Full screen, resolution set to whatever you're. Here are the best settings for marathon. Let's get right into it, starting off with our video settings. So for window mode, you're going to want to go with full screen, resolution set to whatever your monitor's resolution is. Moving on from there, VSync, you're definitely going to want to turn this off, as if it is on, it can increase your input lag. Frame rate cap enabled, I would turn this off as well. You can go into your NVIDIA control panel and set a global frame rate cap there. I think it works better because then you don't have to ever turn these on in any game that you're in. For field of view, honestly, it's set at 90 baseline. I think that's super claustrophobic, at least personally. I like 105. I'm just maxing it out. I don't really think having it at 105 makes it that much harder to shoot people in the head. So I would go with 105. Moving on from there, for HDR, I actually thought the base settings were fine. I didn't change anything there. And then the screen bounce settings were already good as well. So moving on from the screen bounce, for advanced video settings, anti-aliasing, I have it turned off. I don't need it on. I'm at 180 FPS right now. If you do need it, you know, it depends if you have an AMD or an NVIDIA graphics card. And then going from there for the resolution scaling, I would say, you know, try performance or balance depending on what GPU you have, and if you need higher frames per second, you can start moving towards the performance, or if you are doing just fine, you can move it towards the quality, and then finally DLAA. So again, it sort of is very dependent on your GPU. With 4070 Ti, which is what I have, I don't need that on at all. I can just turn that off. Render resolution at 100, keep that steady. Screen space, ambient occlusion. This can impact processing power quite a bit, so I have this turned off. For anisotropic filtering, my 4070 deals just fine with the 16X. It does take processing power, so it will affect, you know, it depends on how powerful your GPU is. I'd say, you know, if you don't have the strongest GPU, try 8 times, and if that seems to be slowing you down, you can move it down to 4 and even 2 if you need to. Moving on from there, for texture quality, I like high. You can have it on highest if you want. Depends on your GPU again, but you know, if you're having issues, you can move it down to medium or low, but I generally find that texture quality does not affect your frames per second too much. It doesn't make a huge difference. For shadow quality, you definitely want to turn this on lowest. It'll just make it easier to see people. You don't want to have shadows hiding people or any issues like that. So moving on from there, environment details distance. I have this on medium. I don't want the environment to not be able to be seen, and I think medium is fine. For character detail distance, definitely on high. You want to be able to see enemies as far away as possible. Foliage detail distance turned off or on to the lowest. You know, you don't want foliage at all. So moving on from there, light shafts, medium is the lowest you can go, so turned on to medium. Motion blur is turned on by default for some reason. I don't know who decided that, but motion blur shouldn't even be a setting. It should just be off by default in every single competitive FPS games, even non-competitive FPS games. Motion blur just sucks. I don't know why it's a setting. Moving on from there, additional video settings. If you have an HDR display, this is where you can turn the HDR mode on and off. I would turn chromatic aberration off. I don't think it's worth it. NVIDIA Reflex, you definitely want this on plus boost. It's super, super nice. Have this on. It helps you have less input lag. And then UI refresh rate on high is fine, I think. So moving on from our video settings to the keyboard and mouse, I have had a little bit of issues with the keyboard and mouse as I haven't found how to actually clear out a block, but that is okay. So for look sensitivity, we're going with 15, and then my mouse DPI is at 800. My mouse pad is about a foot by a foot in size, so that just gives you sort of a frame of reference. Again, mouse sensitivity, it's a very personal opinion. Mouse button, so I can't really help you out too much on this. Generally, yeah, I can't help you. Generally, like once you're getting more competitive, don't know. Good luck on that. Moving on from there, for sound, I think headphones is pretty solid. It sounded, I did test the other ones. I think headphones sounds the best. Generally, like once you're getting more competitive into the game, you'll probably want to turn down the dialogue and cinematics volume, the lobby music, and the gameplay music. Turn those all down so that they're not distracting you from footsteps. But for now, while you're getting into the game and enjoying it, it's totally fine to leave them on. Gameplay, there's not really much to talk about here. Once you don't need the HUD as much anymore, you can probably turn it down to high or low. For now, while you're getting into the game and enjoying it, it's totally fine to leave them on. Gameplay, there's not really much to talk about here. Once you don't need the HUD as much anymore, you can probably turn it down to high or low or even off. Other than that though, you can change your reticle color. I might actually put mine on cyan, as that is pretty close to my favorite color. FPS display, if you don't have your Steam display up here, you can turn that on. It's pretty nice. And Smart Heal, I'm testing this both ways. Right now I'm leaving it on and it feels pretty solid, but you may want to turn this off eventually. Social, there's not really much to talk about here. I think for most people, having the crew privacy on friends only is probably good. And then for invites, like unless you're super popular, I'm not even popular enough, you might want to put this to friends only if you're like a streamer or something. But moving on from there, for the voice chat and the proximity voice chat, you'll probably want to put this on a push to talk, so you're not just like hot micing around all the time. But other than that, just make sure your input and output device voice chat. You'll probably want to put this on a push to talk suit. You're not just like you're not just hot micing around all the time. But other than that, just make sure your input and output devices are correct.
What's good, everybody? We back with another video. Today we got the best controller settings for Marathon. As you guys already have known, that Marathon just dropped, and a lot of people have questions about the best settings, how to use characters. This is basically an overall guide. But in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the most broken controller settings, so feel free to check out this video. I'll also add some gameplay clips, some highlights from the stream. If you guys are new, make sure you guys click the link in the bio, pull up to a stream, and yeah, let's get into the settings. So if you guys want the best controller settings, I recommend having classic aim response curve. It just seems what's the most consistent with me. If you play linear on like Apex or other games, I highly recommend staying on what you're used to. But for the purpose of this video, I want to give you guys, in my opinion, the best settings for classic aim response curve to get the best aim assist, to be able to turn around when people are shooting from behind, and to really put in that work. Stick layout, I had this on standard. I did change 2 binds with the controller mapping with the buttons. I changed my melee and my crouch because I'm used to playing tactical on COD. So yeah, 19 look sensitivity. Now, a lot of people were asking me, why is your sensitivity so high? I feel as if in this game, it doesn't really feel as fast as other games. I do typically play higher sensitivity on almost every game I play, so this is what just feels natural to me. Like I said, take my settings, slightly adjust them if you need to go down a little bit. Highly recommend doing that. 0.5 is just what feels more consistent, going from 19 look sensitivity to using your reticles and stuff. Classic is key in my opinion. I tried the others. It doesn't feel as good. But if you play linear, definitely try tweaking these settings with linear. Non-inverted, non-inverted. I have 0.02 dead zone on both. Now this is the most important part of the video. When I first started playing the game and I was going through my inventory, trying to, sell things or trying to maneuver, when your controller has stick drift, and your analog cursor tries to select over some things, sometimes it won't stay still and it won't allow you to interact with the inventory. So hopefully they fix this bug if they haven't already by the time this video goes out. But I just started to adjust the dead zones, and after a while my analog stick wasn't getting any stick drift when I was organizing my inventory, and that just made everything so much easier. So highly recommend that for those people trying to organize your inventory and you're having issues. So that's a quick solution.
Dig, are you doing your settings too? Hello?
Yes, I am.
Auto look centering, I haven't really tested this as much, but I'm going to continue to test the settings to see what works better over time as they continue to update the game. So far I don't really feel the need to have this on. No controller vibration, it just messes with my overall gameplay. I just wouldn't use it. My recommendation. But if you use it and you enjoy it, by all means do what works with you. Double press delay, this is important. A lot of people were asking me on stream, what do I use? And this just seems most consistent. Double press delay, I think this is standard for most people. Off. Like I said, all these binds are all the same. The only thing I really changed was the crouch, because I do play tactical from COD, so I use my B to melee and I use my R3 to slide. So it's just easier for me. If you use B to slide or crouch, highly recommend just sticking to what the default is. These are just the only 2 things I changed. Everything else is pretty standard. Yeah, it's pretty much standard. I first want to say thank you guys for watching. Feel free to pull up to the stream if you're watching the video with Dead Morning. I felt like I was fighting robots for forever. It didn't really seem too fun, but as I started to understand the game, I unlocked
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna open this door, nigga, and see what the fuck happens.
Alright, I think I'm good. Let's see.
A big score.
Oh yeah, the sensitivity in this game is actually so slow.
I put my mouse on 20. It feels pretty nice. And then when I aim down, oh no, when I aim down, it's pretty quick. Put it on 0.6. Look sensitivity 17.
How do I go to settings?
Yeah, that looks good. Bottom right here. I'm just gonna grab everything.
Oh my god, none of my shit saved? What the fuck?
Breaking a hostile shield grants you a brief burst of movement.
That's nice. Where the fuck are the like enemies? Oh wait, no. Bigger area. Is there any way to looking for me? Oh, there is. Transform your arm into a cannon. And if I hold it, I can increase the blast. Yeah, what's that on my box?
Getting rid of my fucking
Wait, my frames are at 40. I don't know why. 38?
I'm at 1. Search folio.
Why the fuck are my frames so low?
This thing. Implants. Your finishers heal nearby allies in small enough.
Oh my god, oh my god.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Getting my ass saved.
By what?
What the
I
fuck?
don't even know what.
Dude, why are my frames so low? The fuck?
Can I heal you? No, I don't want to heal myself.
Target frame rate 60? The fuck?
Where do you see that?
That's a real person.
What setting is that, Jay?
It's in video if you scroll down.
I'm pretty sure that's a real
It doesn't let me change it for some reason.
What's my push to talk?
Target frame rate is only enabled if dynamic resolution scaling is selected.
Like how do I up my frames? I'm honestly confused, bro. Because my shit should not be at 40.
There's a drone. Just find the drone guy.
Come through the inside.
Down here? Down here?
Diego, tell me if you figure out these graphic settings because my shit's at 40.
Yeah, trying to see.
Bro, I turned off anti-aliasing. Look at my game. Shit looks fine. 136 FPS.
I should be getting the same shit as you.
I cracked them.
You turned off anti-aliasing? Is that what you said?
Yeah. And I put like the stuff on high and medium mode.
My shit's still on 40.
I'm at like 60, brother. Just when I finish this tutorial, I'm like.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my whole computer because I think something's wrong with my computer.
These kids are ass.
Fuck that. Ball damage. Thought this was Destiny.
I'm so confused. Why does this not it doesn't let me use it? There you go.
Perimeter beginner. Oh, threat very low. A temporary version of perimeter with a low player count. Only available for the first few runs. For the initial cyber acme contract on Okay. Do you want to go to perimeter beginner?
Even like if you're not,
Look at you. Look at you on this fucking disgusting bug. Parasite. This loading screen is disgusting. Take this shit off.
I don't even know what I'm looting. What are these items? Yo.
Yo.
Alright, we're all on marathon right now. We just got the new game.
Oh, is it free?
No, it's 40 bucks.
Alright, great. Alright, well, maybe another day then.
Alrighty, peace.
I'm not paying 5 bands for a dog unless that nigga talk like Brian Good.
That's hilarious.
No cap. Oh, perimeter is the zone we're in that we spawned in. It's this whole map. Okay, okay, okay. Depleted shield charge. Depleted patch kit. Oh, what's this? I'm fucking ready to bang, nigga. I'm on a free loadout. Stop, pick this shit up. I killed the ad. That's 2 out of 3. Oh, you killed a bot. I don't think we killed any of the neighbors. Oh, we got one effective. Yo, I almost exited the desktop, bro. Where's the mission we gotta do? Scan FTL array at any USC radio tower. Oh my god.
Hey, are you doing the tutorial still?
Oh, I got it.
Why'd you do that if you like you don't even know how shit works?
Oh my god, I just got container hack. I don't know what this is doing, bro. Like, holy shit, I'm hacking a container. I'm hacking a container. Tony! What?
Tony. Oh my god.
You weren't prepared for this.
Bro, I have no.
Oh my god, I'm getting rushed. Holy shit.
I'm honestly so lost. I have no idea what I'm doing on this game, bro.